Hello. I'm here once again. This is my second stream. Well, technically, since it's past midnight, it's actually my first stream of the day. So, take that. I was trying to join one of your streams a long time ago. It's okay. My ex is giving me mixed signals. Okay, well, I'm not giving you mixed signals. Block your ex. Never talk to them again. Never get with them again. Especially never get with them again. If you're gonna talk to them again, never fucking get with them again. Fucking idiot. No, she's nice, I promise. No, I'm not taking that. I'm not taking that. That's an excuse. Okay? But, he's different. I promise that this one's different. No, you already broke up with her, okay? It's done. It's done. It's over. You always comment when I need to sleep. Comment. I fear I'm not commenting right now. What if I just... I don't think I can say that. What if I unplugged my life support? Right here, right now, no warning. She broke up with me because I'm slow. Bitch, I don't care! You already broke up. That's your song. You don't need to do this shit again, okay? I don't care. There's no excuses. You don't get back with your ex, okay? If any of you guys get back with your ex, I'm gonna dox you, okay? I hope that's clear. You should share some of those black beads. I'm definitely gonna run out, and I'm gonna have to buy more. Like, not even halfway through this project, I'm guessing. Listen to the damn song, it's saying bad idea. When this one's called Summer Depression, because you're gonna have depression if you get back with this hoe, okay? Is it a glitchy TV back panel? Yes. You're like the only one who I haven't had to explain that to 10 times. How do I break up with someone without being mean? Because I'm not into him and it's not fair for him. Basically just say it like that. Like, literally, as long as it's not their fucking birthday or 2 days after their birthday, like my ex did to me, just, as long as it's not, like, within a week of their birthday, or within a week of a family member dying, yeah, you could just, like, break up with them. I want one. I love those things. Whenever I'm done, I'm gonna post it on my Depop. So I'm gonna have, this is gonna be the front panel, and then the back panel is gonna be, like, the back of the TV. So it's gonna be an all-black panel with an extra pocket. Wanna hear a fun fact about Texas? Is it on fire? Shit, no, that's Canada. Who said that? I think his birthday is perfect to propose, or a funeral. You know, I actually was not planning to do another live until I got a text from this girl who, it's almost like a one-sided situationship with myself, basically, because I like her, but I don't like her. But I do, but I shouldn't, but I do, but I don't. You know, it's like one of those. Um, and we haven't talked in like a month, okay? So, like, I know that I need to move on. I need to stop with this. I need to lose interest, which, honestly, if she were to, like, hit me up and be like, do you want to go on a date? I would. If she were to ask if I wanted to go on a date, I'd probably say yes. But if she were to be like, do you want to, you know, start dating right here, right now? I would honestly say no. You know, it's one of those types of situations because it's like I know that she doesn't like me, so I'm not gonna try to like say anything about it. But she texts me after like a month of not talking, okay? And she goes, "Your hair is so cute," because I posted on my Snap story, and I was like, "Oh, okay, oh, thank you so much." And then I was like, "We totally need to talk more. Like we haven't talked in forever." And then I got a yes and topic changed. Right, right. So what if, what if I shoot myself right here, right now, on camera, today? Just a thought. Just a thought. Please don't report me for that. Because that's what happened last time. Please don't do that. I'm sorry, guys. But that's how I get your guys' attention when I'm yapping. Because you guys like to talk about your own stuff, and then when I threaten to off myself, you guys start paying attention. So, that's just how I have to do it. Don't do that. That's what's happening with me and my BFF, aka ex. Okay, well, here's the thing. I haven't dated this girl before. Okay? Okay, you don't get back with your ex. I will dox you. I don't know how to do that, but I will figure it out. Just for you. Can you donate the Nerf gun you use? Yeah, I'll print the shipping label. There might be some, like, jam, like some strawberry jam in the box as well, but don't worry about that. I'm subbing now, because why not? Oh, guys. Guys, maybe I... Jesus fucking Christ, I'm not even gonna... Whew. I'm so funny. But I think I would get canceled for that. I think I might get, like, reported again. I cannot believe that happened. That's so ridiculous. Like, I can, because half of the stream I was just saying I'm gonna unplug my life support, but I was not saying it like that. So, like, it makes sense, but at the same time, don't fucking report me, you know? Because I don't deserve to be reported to the school counselor. Go the hell to sleep, no. Guess what, Father? I swear to God, if you say that you just got back with your ex, I'm actually gonna kill you and then I'm gonna kill myself, okay? I'll feed the strawberry jam to my vegan vampire. My birthday is tomorrow. Peak! I didn't know candy was made like this. I'm making a bag, so, like, bracelets aren't made like this, but... It's so repetitive. And as a person with just anxiety, I like repetitive things. My knees are so fucked up, though. I'm not allowed to make candy or any type of jewelry. Why? My ex is coming, don't dox me, I'm sorry, she's my BFF for 3 years. Jesus fucking Christ. I actually gotta kill you. I'm just gonna have to kill you. Will I have to sell my kidney to buy one? Probably. I'm probably gonna sell this one at like 150. I don't know yet. I haven't decided. I made a flared arm warmer out of candy. Are you proud? Peek. Hello? Where's the end of this fucking string? Your voice is gorgeous. Oh, thank you. I hate it. I actually hate my voice like a lot. But, you know. You know. Why is everyone calling you father? I don't know when this started, but at some point everyone decided to just call me father. I'd buy it, but I'm broke as fuck. I know it's out of most people's price range, but I don't think that I can, like, afford to sell it for less, so. I could maybe do, like, 130, but I'm planning to add, like, an extra pocket to it, so I don't know. That's, like, 130 is the absolute bare minimum, lowest I could probably go. But even that, I don't think I would price it like that. Joseph called me ugly. Your voice is like, I don't know how to pronounce that. Fijimoriel? What? What do you trade on your Depop? Basically anything. You can like check the listing for the official listing because I had to make that. But yeah, I can also do like requests. Should I break up with him? Even though he's super sweet, one of my friends almost committed because of something he said. What the fuck? Yes, break up with him. That's not even a question. Unless your friend is like one of those people who decides that they're just gonna say that for no reason, but I'm gonna trade Ball. I have a crap ton of singles. I can trade singles. To the Brinks vibe, huh? Yes sir, yes sir. Make candy for my cousin. I like Demon Slayer. Peak. Marin, feed me sunflower seed. I did that last week. So, you know, like, I think that'll hold you over for at least another week. Sunflower seeds are really nutritious and very filling. Can I see what you're making? I don't think it'll fit in the whole camera, but it's like a bag panel. One of the 5 sides. Am I stupid? How many sides did that have? 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, okay, 5. What are you making? I'm making a bag, guys. Do you have any pets? Depending on how you look at it, I either have 6 or 60. It's up to interpretation on that one. But at my house, I have 6. Father, help me. What's that title? Quick Trip. But it's not spelled like the regular Quick. It's like KWIK or something. Why did I put a purple there? Get out of my way. Please respond to this. I need to ask you a very important question. Okay. Well, you should have put your question there, because now I'm probably gonna miss it. Is Izzy from Murder Drones in the chat? I don't know what that is. Have you ever seen Gav Talks Gay on YouTube before? No, I don't know what that is. I love candy. Oh my god, I thought that was YouTube commenting, like YouTube itself. But no, somebody just put the, like, YouTube sticker or something. Have you ever read Repeat After Me? What are you talking about? Like, is that like a book, or are you asking me to, like, have I ever read that in a sentence? Because I've read it in a sentence. Your eyes, I see myself in you. I love Sam and Cat. Oh my god, that's my comfort show. Don't ever fucking joke with me. See, I just had to assault you for that. It's because I have to pull back the string, and I keep hitting my phone when I do that. Because I need to pull it this way, but my phone is that way. See? I wish I knew how to do candy. You don't have to know. You can just buy from my Depop link in bio. Who said that? Who said that? My head hurts. I like bag. Who here likes lazy? Don't even fucking... Don't play with me about lazy, okay? I finished my playlist except added the ghostly song at the end to make it so... It's not just crying the whole time I'm listening at 3 a.m. Please take a goldfish. Like the animal or like the food? Because I like the food. It's almost 3 a.m. here. It's like right at 2 a.m. for me. I'm offering you my snack. Ship it in the mail to me. I'm too poor to afford that. Canada's messed up. Politically, or like, cause you're on fire? Oh, the rest of my chips. I saved you some. I would love the rest of your chips. Oh, why am I getting transphobic Pinterest posts? If God made you a male, that's not a mistake. And if God made you a female, that's not a mistake. Saying any different is insulting your perfect creator. Read your word. I'm gonna kill you. Box TV. Okay, I think it's like a little bit bigger on the bottom than it is on the sides, but like not a whole lot, is what I'm gathering. Because most of them are with the panel on the side, but I didn't do that, so it has to be on the bottom. Box TV. And then I like how Pinterest is like box TV aesthetic, because TV needs to be aesthetic for some reason. Can I be fed? No. I hate when it does that. Like, it's supposed to automatically scroll, but it doesn't do that. You were a boy or girl because someone said father. I'm a guy. I am father. Against my will, but I am. Jax is my baby. Guys, look. Okay, I showed you my Jax earlier. It takes up the entire screen, but I added this little removable bow. And you can put it in the pocket. Technically against our will. You said you adopted us. No, I said I adopted the person who asked to be adopted, and for some reason it applied to all of you. I'm gonna candy vote for my Jax plush. Twin. Next package you get. Man, shipping. I'm shipping myself to your house. I feel abused. Hello. You're fine. We're all one person. That's how it feels in my head, honestly. It's like, there might be 1.6 thousand people, but there's only one on the outside, so. We came pre-adopted. I want to make a single, this is all guys. Because of how many times you say it. Guys. Guys, it's just really fun to say. Oh, guys. Guys, I'm just so cool that I came up with that myself. With my own voice. Isn't that so cool that I have my own voice that creates my own words? Isn't that so cool and unique? Your bum. Sorry, Dad, when you adopted me, I brought all my siblings with me. I want to sleep so bad, but I'm not watching you make candy. I am holding you hostage, by the way. You have to stay here. Can I be adopted by you? You don't even have to ask. Literally everyone, even the new people, even the people who I've never seen comment before, they'll be like, Father, how are you? Who? Jax is my comfort character. Me too. And I've started talking like how you do. Your voice is sometimes like when you say, "Aw, guys." Aw, guys. Wait. I've entered a form of, of, famous that, like, people are copying my voice. Isn't that so? I'm literally famous. I'm literally famous. I love you like you're my real dad. You miss me, right, Mom? Something like that. I haven't been fed in a month. You only gave me a single chip. I also gave you guys a sunflower seed, and I told you guys that you could split it last week. So if you guys didn't share, that's on you, not me. What are you making? I'm making a bag. I don't mind that your fave isn't Jax. My favorite's Zooble. But Jax is my comfort character. I have a question. Ask your question. And if I miss your question, I swear to God, why are you ignoring me? I'm gonna kill you. And then myself. I need to stop saying that. I'm a danger to myself and others. And you have to say and. Maybe please be fed. You know what? You guys can eat this. Nom nom nom. Can I come out to y'all right now? I don't fucking care. I assume everyone here is gay until they tell me otherwise, and even if they tell me otherwise, I don't really believe them. Why are you ignoring me? Senpai, why haven't you been talking to me? Just found out I'm demigirl. Peak. I am indeed gay. Joke's on you, I'm not gay, I'm actually bi. Well, you're like a percentage of gay, so. You know, I got reminded of this, and I did make a post about it, but I haven't gotten any comments on that yet. Did anyone else have this experience where, like, you had to do, like, bra checks? Like, your mom would do bra checks on you before school? Because my mom did do that when I was, like, 10. And if I didn't have my bra on, because she would, like, pat me down to see if I was wearing it, because I didn't like wearing it. I have sensory issues, and I don't like the feeling of it. So, she would, like, literally pat me down. And this was every single day before school, and so to avoid, like, getting caught not wearing a bra, I would wear hoodies over it. But then I would be forced to take them off every single day. So, like, honestly, I don't even know. Is that, like, abuse, or were you guys also, like, is that something that you guys also did? Because, I don't know. Like, I've never heard of anyone else having that experience. But it did stop eventually because I would wear it before school and then I would just change in the bathroom. I'm Barry, and it pains me that most people don't know what it is. I do. I wear it every day. I don't really like my chest. I wear binders now. I would refuse to wear anything until I realized that I was trans, and then I would only wear sports bras and I wouldn't wear anything else. Which is not good for you, by the way. Please do not do that. I'm begging you. Like, you will have flared ribs. I literally have an indentation in my ribs from my sports bra when I was binding with it. Like, even now, I can still feel it. I have a question. Ask your fucking question, dude. I don't know why people keep saying, I have a question, and then not asking their question. Oh my god. Wanna eat your carpet because it looks scrumptious? Hello? This is poor people carpet. I don't know what you're on about. This is minimum. This is the cheapest carpet that they could find at the store. I guarantee it. Where's the bathroom? Just, there's like a corner. It's like a dark corner. You can just use that. Why are we spamming me? I'm gonna have to turn on slow chat if you keep spamming. I don't think anyone answered my abuse or normal question, but it's whatever. Y'all just be genuinely rage baiting me for no reason. My parents are homophobic, so I can't get a binder. I need to sleep. Good night. Good night. Oh, Jim, that's actually so annoying. Hello, what is the context to this? They hadn't even talked in like a while, I don't think. Hello? Why did you say that? What is the context to this? Why are we insulting each other? One of your new videos, I thought it said buying 2 to 3 bags of beans. I love buying bulk beans. I'd like to do something nice. Guys, it's getting to a point. If I'm turning on slow chat. I should probably just do this in the beginning, honestly, at this point. But you guys won't shut the fuck up, so. You know. I must do what must be done. To answer your question earlier, that is not normal from my experience. It was so uncomfortable. I do remember, okay, I actually think I shouldn't say that on live. I'm actually not gonna say that on live. I do remember it was very uncomfortable, and I did not like it. Stop tangling my beads, oh my god. I hate when that happens. Give me candy ideas. What am I doing right now? Come on now. But, you should make like a rotator. Eat the purple beads. I'll call you something. I've already used like 1/5 of my black beads on this, which is absurd. I need more. Like a week ago. I don't have money for this. Do you support that I'm trans and pansexual? No, I hate trans people, gay people, any queer people. I hate them, so so much. Like me personally, I would never be trans myself because that's so weird and like yeah, I'm a very how do I not have a trans flag on site, guys? Guys, I was supposed to have a trans flag that I could reach over and like um thanks. This isn't looking good for me. My parents told me it was a mental illness as a child. Hello. Are they being sarcastic? I can't tell. I'm sorry, guys. I thought I sounded sarcastic. Like, I don't know. People. I try to be sarcastic, and people do not ever catch on. It's really bad. It's really bad. But I am trans. Okay, I'm trans myself. I swear. I swear. Do I sound sarcastic? Like, ever? I need you guys to answer me genuinely. Do you think that? Do you think that when I mean, I guess you don't really know when I'm trying to change the fluctuation in my voice, but like when you can make an estimated guess on or an educated guess on when I'm trying to fluctuate my voice, do you think I actually do that? Because I think that I do. And nobody else seems to understand that, so am I just wrong? Or are you guys just stupid? Can somebody can somebody let me know? Like, does my voice ever fluctuate? God, it's non-binary. I'm him when I was a preteen, and my mom said it's not kid appropriate, and I got so pissed. I started socially transitioning at 11, which is young, but given the fact that I was like dysphoric in my body since the age of 5, give or take, I think it's not that big of a deal. Remember when you get 100 likes on a live? I do remember. Peak times. Nobody answered me. Nobody ever answers my fucking questions, guys. And it's really angering to me. I do get enraged when nobody answers my questions. So, you guys really need to pick up the pace on that. Thank you. I don't care. Okay. Right. So I'm going to unplug my life support. Fox. Can you teach me to make one? I'm gonna say no purely because there's other tutorials out there, and I don't feel like it's worth it, you know? Like, I don't think people would really benefit from it. Even after I told you guys that I hate you for not answering my questions, nobody fucking answered my questions. I'm actually gonna kill you. People never answer your questions and you get pissed off. But when you don't answer their questions, they get the audacity to get pissed off. That's what I'm saying, dude. That is what I'm saying. But why are you ignoring me? Probably because I have like 100 different comments to respond to, and I didn't see it. Give me a question. Does my voice fluctuate? The answer is no. Okay. Wrap it up, wrap it up, wrap it up. Okay. Yikes. Yes, definitely. See, that's what I think. But does it fluctuate when you think it should? Because, like, that's the whole thing. I'm supposed to be able to know, like, other people are supposed to know that I'm being sarcastic, but nobody fucking knows that because apparently I don't sound sarcastic, or I do sound sarcastic, but all the fucking time. It's not fair. I'm slow, so I don't know what fluctuate means. Like change in tone. You know? I know when you're being sarcastic. You're the only one. You're the only fucking person out there. Oh, no. Damn it. I want to eat the black and purple beads. I don't want to listen to this. Or that. Or that. Or that. Yeah, actually, I like that song. I like all these songs, but not right now. Liv says someone's unplugging their life support. Hello. Or goodbye, I guess. Since you made the hate furry video, I can now tell when you're being sarcastic. What the fuck does that mean? What do you mean by that? Come on now. What's going on in the chat? How did I miss this? Can't say that. What do you mean I can't say that? Can't say what? I don't know, she isn't responding. There are rational explanations for that. What happened? What did I miss? I'm really confused. Somebody please update me on what happens. What happened? What's happening? You can't say goodbye, I guess. They said, I don't know if I should commit. So I'm back and changed my mind. Jesus fucking Christ. You know what type of stir you just caused right now? I about had a heart attack. Okay? So I just found out that you were about to do that. And all I'm gonna say is, like, genuinely, I genuinely mean this with so much of my being. It's not worth it. And I say that as someone who did attempt last year. It's not worth it. It isn't worth it at all. You're trying to solve a temporary problem with a permanent solution, and I promise you it does definitely get better. Even if you have to take it, like, not even a whole day at a time. You know, people would always tell me, just make it to the weekend, you know, just make it to the end of the week. That doesn't work for me. What works for me is making it to the next hour. So right now, it's 2:25 in the morning for me, and I would tell myself, as long as I can make it to 3:25, I'll be okay. And I would just keep doing that every hour. So hopefully that helps. I know it doesn't work for everyone. Everyone's different, but that's what I do for me. And I've only attempted once in my life. but there have definitely been other times where I was close to it, so. I like how I'm, like, telling people not to fucking commit suicide, and then it's, what's your favorite animal? Hot take, candy corn's kind of good. I cannot. I can't. I can't. Hey, please don't end your life. I think candy corn's kind of good. Wrap it up. Wrap it up. We want our father to feed us every year. Genuinely, make it to the end of the hour. I tell myself that every hour. Whenever it gets bad, I tell myself just make it to the next hour. I also have a list. Sure as hell hope that doesn't get found. But I do have a list. That's like things to do before I die or some shit like that. Although it doesn't help for everyone, and sometimes it doesn't even help for me. Just writing out that list definitely can help. Turn off slow chat. I'm not turning off slow chat, especially right now. People are just gonna be spamming them. Anyone who likes candy corn needs to get the fuck out. Anyone with, like, older than the age of 10 knows that candy corn is shit. Bad thought, Aaron. What are you talking about? I didn't even say anything that bad recently. Very bad thought. What are you talking about? I didn't say anything bad. Don't do it on camera, bro. Did you see my Snap story? Is that what you're referring to? It's disgusting and it tastes like walls. I did used to eat my wallpaper sometimes, you know? Cause, like, okay, listen. You just gotta listen to me. You gotta hear me out on this one. When I want to eat something that I know I shouldn't eat, all I have to do is eat it once, and then I won't have to have the urge to eat it again. So sometimes I do have the urge, like with paper or paint. I do eat paint sometimes. I ate drywall as a snack when I was younger. Not like the other humans. I like candy corn. It's me from earlier. I was gonna come back, and I did to remind you I'm the girl with the crazy dogs. Who are we saying stop to? Guys, why do I feel like everyone else is on an inside joke that I don't understand? What are you making? I'm making a bag. Someone is questioning unplugging their life support. Oh my fucking god. Guys, I already gave out deep, meaningful life advice, so... No. That's not a legitimate statement, I promise. Like, I just say shit sometimes. I'm not actually inconvenienced by your mental health, I promise. But genuinely, like, it's not worth it. And I'm saying this as someone who did attempt last year. Things do get better, and I know that people say that all the fucking time, and you're sick of hearing it, and it's, well, it doesn't feel like it's gonna get better. It does. It does. And even if you have to use unhealthy coping mechanisms, I'd rather you do that and stay alive than end up, you know, not being here anymore. If you could just make it to the next hour. It's half an hour until the next full hour. Just try to make it to then. And like I said, even if you have to use unhealthy coping mechanisms, it's better to do that than end your life. I'm telling you right now. It's, like, it's a lot better. Thank you for that. Just help me thinking about doing that. Thanks, I'll try. I mean that for anyone struggling. It's, if you have to use unhealthy coping mechanisms, it's better to do that than to end it and not have the opportunity to see yourself get better. Because I promise seeing yourself get better is so much worth it's worth it. It's worth it. I will say, I genuinely, like, if you are serious about this, and I don't have any doubts about you, I just know that there were a lot of times where I was like, I am gonna do it, and then I would hesitate and I would get in my own head. If you are feeling this way, I genuinely would imagine, or I would hope, that you are able to bring yourself to get the help that you need, which would mean I would like you to contact 911 and tell them what you're feeling right now so they can help you. You're gonna get into a hospital, you're going to get help, because even the most important thing is that, like, physically you're still here, because it isn't worth it. It is not worth it. I vaped to stop and I'm 2 years clean. That's good. I've never vaped before. Not really my type of thing. Sis Candy, yes it is. And also, I don't want you guys to get in your head about what's happening right now. Anyone who isn't the one person struggling or the multiple people who are struggling right now. I know I've had a few people talking about that, but it's not your problem. And I know it sounds shitty, but it's genuinely not your problem. And there's nothing that you can do about it. We cannot physically stop them. We cannot even know if they actually went through with it. So please try not to get in your own head about it. And I don't want you guys to determine to yourself that they aren't here, that they actually went through with it, because we don't have that confirmation. And it is going to be more damaging to your mental health to determine that they did that. Because you aren't there and you don't know what they did. I think I have a problem with feeling things because I should feel worried, but I don't. I don't know. I'm on antidepressants, which make you feel not as intensely about things. So it is easier for me to stay calm in situations like these with my medication. But I am definitely still concerned about them, and I hope that they are okay. It's Myra's mom. I have doubts. I don't think that's true. Once again, this is very common for people to do, where they pretend to be someone else after discovering that. I know it sounds like it's really bad. It's common. Please do not send hate to them for that. Please do not send hate to them for that. That is a very, very common, it's a trauma response. For my mental health, I'm saying that you're lying. I'm telling you that's not true. I'm telling you right now, I can easily see through that. I literally just joined. Jesus fucking Christ. This is a terrible time to join. This girl just like... I don't know how to say this in like a proper terminology way, but did just lie about committing, so... But I'm telling you guys, please do not send hate to them for that. It's genuinely a trauma response. It is a trauma response. People do this all the time. It's attention seeking, but it's not like that. Attention seeking is due to trauma. And that's what people don't understand. I'm confused as fuck. So basically, this person was like, oh, I'm gonna do it, and then said, oh, this is their mom. I know it's not. We know it's not. I hope so. I hope that you guys know that's not true. But it is a trauma response. I would subscribe, but I've subscribed to too many channels, so I can't subscribe to anyone. I got to the max. How does that even fucking happen? I hope it isn't, but if it is, it's not. I'm telling you right now, it's not. Genuinely, I'm telling you right now, I've been through this time and time again. It's a lot more common than you guys think. This event allowed, well, apparently, because someone just said that they fucking killed themselves, so, like, I'm okay with that. Good night. Guys, I'm not gonna fucking sleep tonight. I am. I literally, like, in the least heartless way possible, I don't care. Not because I don't care, it's just that I literally don't feel much on my medication. I need everyone in the chat to, like, stop believing this. Because I'm telling you right now that they didn't do it. And if they did, it's not your concern. There's nothing that we could have done to prevent that. Like, I'm telling you, we could do things to encourage it, but as long as you're not looking at them and being like, you should fucking kill yourself, like, it's not. Oh no, we are ready for a huge drama story. Yeah, I'm gonna end up on a fucking documentary for this. Small YouTuber promotes suicide. says they don't care about other people dying. Seriously thought I witnessed someone die in the comments. Thanks for the confirmation that they could be acting. I'm telling you right now, I know that didn't happen. I'm telling you, what they just did is a trauma response. Call me cold-hearted, but I don't really care. Not in the hater type, I just don't really mind. I don't know how to say it. That's literally me. Why did this live turn into a murder documentary? Literally. I remember some trends where people act like they're dying in the comments, but say every like it was a prayer. I don't think that's what's happening. I do believe they are struggling, like they do need help. But I don't, maybe they were feeling that type of way, but I'm telling you they didn't do it. Good evening. Today news, this small content creator and a fan is cold-hearted. They don't care about this person and they are going to jail. Sorry, I need help. I know it because some people actually went through it now. And I know exactly what it's like to try to, like, you know, I don't know how to explain it in a way that makes sense, so I'm not gonna say it. Because I don't want that to be misconceptualized. Kind of sound like Sora, if you know who that is. Like the fucking AI. Did you say I sound like a robot? I scrolled because I was curious about what I would see next, and I saw someone staring at me. Sorry, that was a paid actor to make sure that you stay here. I want to watch a murder documentary. It's basically right here. No, the Kimono Mimi YouTuber. I love your streams anyway. Even if you're a heartless piece of shit, I still love you. How people be talking about their fucking brothers. Like, yeah, my brother is a convicted pedophile, but I still love him though. I didn't even know that this would be, like, on the shorts page. I don't know why it does that. That was not my plan, but I guess it makes more people come to me because, I do make a lot of more shorts than, like, non-shorts. I hate when people vent to me because when I need to vent, I physically can't because I feel like they're gonna think I only care for myself. Yeah, and that's why a lot of people develop, like, AI addictions, which, don't fucking do that, Jesus. I will admit, I wasn't very smart when it comes to AI. I did think that, like, it wasn't generative AI if I wasn't making an image. That's not how that works, by the way. Even if you're not making an image, it's still generative AI. But I did use character AI a lot to, like, vent. Which, don't do that. Instead, you should be a normal person who uses a journal or something. Are you making candy? Yes, I am. My hat is broken. Gotta refresh. I was there to let my... What? Scared to let my dog died recently, and then told my friend my dog was dead. She started crying. To make her feel better, I pet my dog's ashes. Ooh. It's giving that time that my therapist came to my house, saw my, as she put it, shrine of cat ashes, and to make her feel less concerned, my response was, well, we do have an eye in a jar, but that's not here. So pretty, I wish I was good at it. What are you making? I'm making a bag. She's back. Yeah, I told you guys. I sent my address? What the fuck? Is that a real address? Okay, I'm banning you, actually. Why would you say that? Why on earth would you think that was a good idea? I'm one incident away from clocking the fuck out, guys. What do you mean we just sent our address in the public chat? I hope nobody screenshotted that. I guess. I don't even know what to say to that. I have never had that happen before. I want to meet you. Oh, honey, you're gonna meet somebody. But it's not gonna be me. I'm sure they're just a little kid. Who doesn't understand that. But what the hell? Who said their address? I already banned them. Jesus fucking Christ. I have dealt with a lot in the last hour. I live at 123 Pickle Lane. Come visit me and let's trade candy. Literally, we should trade candy. Here's my address. I googled to see if they were lying or not, and it's fake. I hope so. I hope it's a fake address. But I cannot take those chances. Because I'm responsible for the people who say shit in my chat. I cannot have that risk. Yeah, I am one incident away from clocking the fuck out tonight. I don't even fucking know. How can I get into a mental hospital? I need help. I've never personally been to a mental hospital, but I do know that you can go into the hospital. You can say I'm having suicidal thoughts or I'm having thoughts of hurting myself. You'll probably have to wait for a little bit, but they will check you in that way. I do believe that you can request a certain, like a specific mental hospital that they can send you to, but I do believe that you can just go into the hospital. You can say, I'm having these thoughts, I'm having these tendencies, and they will get that situated for you. I'm gonna turn in my 1 week notice for this live. Goodbye. You know what? Fair enough. No swearing. I don't care about that. I didn't know that I had to address the fact that you can't put your address. But for the one person asking about the mental hospital, I do hope that you get the help that you need. I'm not 100% sure, but I do know that I was sent to the hospital. They did ask if I wanted to be admitted and recommended that for me personally, I not, due to my location. So I don't know how it goes beyond that. I do know that you're not able to bring any personal items in to these facilities, at least in the like high risk facilities. I can cuss. Yeah, I don't care. YouTube might censor it, but I won't. My address is toxic Christians who don't follow God's word. You are awesome sauce. Apparently I'm so awesome that people just want to throw their address at me. What if I don't want my parents to know? You cannot get admitted into a facility without your parents if you're underage. Like, you can be forcefully admitted without their... I think even then, they have to give consent for that. But I do believe that they have to give consent. I don't think that you can go in without their permission. Who did that? I will say, at, you will 100% need your parents' consent. You'll need their written, like, explicit consent for that. But I do think that if you were to go up and be like, hey, I need this help, I do believe they would hopefully be receptive to that. But if you're underage, you have to get parental consent. Someone share their age again, because I already removed that one. Yeah, I already removed that. Depending on the state that you're in, not saying that you should disclose that. I'm assuming that you're in the States. If you're not in the States, I'm not really sure how that works. But if you are in the States, depending on which state you're in, I do know that most mental hospitals, especially in like the red states, are not very good. I would recommend looking into like which hospitals near you are good. I'm in Canada. I believe Canada is a lot more protective than the US, if that makes sense. Expect to stay there longer than you would here. Because I know in the US, it's like literally a maximum week that you're going to be in the hospital. But in other countries, it could be like a year in the extremes. But I would say go talk to your parents, say, I need this help. And I think that we should go to the hospital. I know that's a really difficult conversation, but for most parents at least, protecting their kid is more important. I'm scared. I don't want my parents to think that I'm insane. I can't speak on your behalf because I don't have your parents, but going to a mental hospital does not make you insane. It just means that you need help. Candy maker, I love candy. Oh, thank you. It's much better to get the help that you need than to not get the help. And that's not what I meant to say. It's better to get the help that you don't need than to not get the help that you do need. Because even if it ends up not being something that you absolutely direly need, it's better to be in a safe location when you're having thoughts of hurting yourself. I love it, the hot topic. Who want to trade candy with me? I asked my parents for therapy and my dad said I don't need it. I don't know about Canada, but yeah, I don't know about Canada. I do know that I would rather, for most parents, they would rather have a kid in therapy than a kid in the grave. So, I think when you explain it something like that, like I need help. And saying it in a way that's like, if I don't get the help that I need, am going to get worse, I think that they would take you seriously and get you the help that you do need. Going to a mental hospital means, like, if you have problems like suicidal thoughts, thoughts of hurting other people, and if you're thinking or have done something bad, in simplistic and, like, the most simple way possible to explain it, then yes. Can I give out some restaurant recommendations? As long as they're not local, I guess. I hide my pain, it makes me look normal and act happy. That is a really bad habit to get in, because eventually you won't be able to, like, turn it back on, you know? Eventually it gets to a point where you don't really feel anything intently, like, at all, you know? Like, I don't feel my depression as bad, but I don't feel happy, like, ever, you know? So, keep that in mind. Just try not to suppress yourself. What the hell am I supposed to do? The fact that people are staying here while I'm just talking people on and on off the ledge. Insane means you're acting mentally unstable. You're going mentally unstable to think straight. You see things. I disagree with that. Being insane means not knowing right from wrong, at least in the legal sense. Just because you have hallucinations or you have thoughts of hurting other people, that does not make you insane. It makes you mentally ill, but it does not make you insane. Schizophrenic people are not insane. They're traumatized. Can we stop? I'm uncomfortable. Yeah, pretty much. I am gonna finish this row and then I'm gonna clock out, guys. I can't take this anymore. I've talked 3 people off the ledge today and had to deal with someone disclosing their address. What are you making? I'm making a bag. I'm sorry. No, it's not you. I'm not upset about the people who need help. I'm upset about the person who disclosed their address, 'cause that's absurd. Even if it wasn't their actual address, you shouldn't say that. I know, it's like a free therapy session. Yeah, basically. But you guys do have to remember, I'm not a licensed professional. I'm not any type of professional. If you need help, you should not be coming to me. You should be going to someone who can actually help you. Check yourself into a hospital if you need it. Get yourself into therapy if you can. Because I can give you all the advice I want, but I'm not trained to help people. I'm just a person with empathy, you know? Thank you for helping me. No problem. Literally no problem. I promise. Like, never feel guilty for asking for help. From me, especially. Like, this is what I do, you know? I make a lot of mental health content, so if I'm not gonna help people with their mental health, then what am I doing here? Yep, I have to ban you. Ooh, I'm almost done. I'm almost there. I'm almost there, guys. I'm so close. Why do you make videos? I make videos because I like doing it. And if I can help even just one person, you know, make them feel less alone, make them know that somebody else is struggling with the same things that they are, that's worth it to me. That's why I do it. Because I could never find anyone who made me feel like somebody else was going through it. I convinced myself that I wasn't hallucinating because I didn't want people to think that I was crazy, and I didn't know how to frame it in a way that was not crazy. But it was just that I needed help. I don't know how to comfort. I don't think they want me comforting them. What hallucinations have you had? I've had quite a few over the years. I started hallucinating at around age 5 or 6, somewhere around there. My diagnosis is depression with psychotic features. I don't know if that's correct. I was only in the office for like 15 minutes, but that's what I'm going with because that was my diagnosis. But I have reoccurring hallucinations. Like, there are good ones and there's bad ones, you know? Most people seem to think that hallucinations are just, they're terrifying and nobody could ever want them. And, like, obviously, if you hallucinate, then you want to get treatment. I was really hesitant to get treatment because I didn't want the good ones to go away. Because there were hallucinations that genuinely talked me off the ledge. But there were also ones, the reason that I ended up trying to go through with my plan was because there were people in my head telling me this is the only way that we're gonna leave you alone. You know? So, like, there is definitely the ups and downs. It's not great, but I'm actually working on a video talking about how hallucinations aren't always that bad. I don't really hallucinate, but I see things in the corner of my eyes and seeing things in the reflection of the TV. Mine was progressive. Like I said, I started hallucinating at around age 5 to 6, but my full-on episodes didn't start until I was 13. So, I started having auditory hallucinations very infrequently. I would hear people calling my name. I would hear people arguing when nobody was home, those types of things. And then it would go into the visual hallucinations, you know, sleep paralysis, seeing people that weren't there, seeing things that weren't there. And then added all together with physical hallucinations, so feeling touch that isn't happening, which is very, very common in sleep paralysis. It's kind of like a sleep paralysis episode, but you fully wake up and it doesn't end. So, it's almost like something that you just can't fully get rid of in my mind. Like, even if I don't have an episode for a really long time, I still think about it so much so that it doesn't fully go away. And there were times in my life, especially in 8th grade, I think it's technically called psychosis when you're going through like long periods of time where you're just straight up hallucinating, like nothing's real. But I would have a lot of episodes where I would go through my entire day, sometimes multiple days. I would go through, but none of it was actually happening. And that's so scary to me. And if I think about it too much, I start kind of spiraling because it's so confusing to me how that happened. But I would literally go through my entire day in minutes, seconds, you know? And I don't know how. Yeah, like I said, if I think about it too much, I kind of start spiraling. Do you see anything right now or somewhere else? No. No, I don't. I don't hallucinate as much on my medication. I do occasionally. I do have more auditory and physical hallucinations than I do, like, visual now that I am on medication, which I'm only on antidepressants, and like I said, that that would help. I see colors when I close my eyes. Girl, that is not hallucinations. What's the last thing you saw when you hallucinated? Um, I like I said, not all hallucinations are scary. I have this one reoccurring person named S, and then I have another one named Charlie who's trying to take over for S's role, but I'm not gonna let that happen. I sound like such a fucking schizophrenic right now. I swear, guys, you have to believe me. But my last hallucination was a like an auditory from both of those two. Do you talk to them? I do, every now and again. I used to when I was younger a lot more than I do now because they were more intense when I was younger. You named them. I did not name them. They named themselves, if that makes sense. Like, I know in a technicality I named them, but I had to ask what their names were, and they responded. Is Charlie nice or mean? It's S is the nice one. Charlie is the one who either tries to talk me down or tries to get me to relapse. It's like a really 50-50. I named my dresser. Do they follow you around? Sometimes. Not always, though. I did used to see them. When I was younger, it was in like my episodes, especially my episodes. It's really hard to tell what's real and what's not. When I see one of those two, I know that they're not real. So I'm able to kind of ignore them when they're talking, those types of things. The features of S, like dark brown hair. He's kind of tall. He was my first hallucination, like visually, when I was like 9 or 10, I want to say. Can you still work or do anything while having hallucinations? It depends. If I'm just seeing things that are like there, but if I'm having like a full blown episode, I don't know what happens during those. I literally have no idea what happens during those episodes. I'm not there. Yeah, like I'm physically there, but mentally I'm not there. And that did happen in school one time, but nobody noticed that was happening. I literally went through my entire class period and then like the entire school day and then I snapped out of it and I was in the same class. What's the title about? I was angry. Do the comments support pan, like pansexual? Because yes. What types of touches do the hallucinations do when you had the physical hallucinations? It really depends, honestly, because some of them are good. I have a lot of, like, when I'm struggling in my bed, they will kind of, like, lay next to me and I can lay on their shoulder, if that makes sense. And then sometimes they get mad and try to strangle me, which is always really fun. I love when that happens. Just love that. Like, supportive, yes. Like comfort. If you were an item or object, what would you be? Probably a sticker. Which one was the most comfortable one to be with? S. S for sure. Which he's not around very much anymore. But used to be a lot more when I was younger. Was because I would, which at the time I didn't know that these were hallucinations, but I would hear my parents arguing in the room over, but that wasn't actually happening. So, if that makes sense, like, that literally does not, none of that ever happened, which is really insane. But when that would happen, S would tell me that it wasn't my fault. And I was able to, like, hug him and stuff like that. Starting a petition to bring S back. I agree. I've literally been begging. And it's really, really bad. And sometimes, because whenever I ask for him to come back, he tells me that he can't, like, physically, because it's more work to be there physically than it is to be there. Like, auditory is the lowest level. Like I said, that's what I started out with. And he'll tell me, like, I can't because I'm keeping the bad hallucinations away. And sometimes it gets really bad where I just tell myself, like, I'm okay with that. I can stop taking my medication so that I can see you again. But I know that's not something that I should do. How often to a 1 out of 10 does S appear? Physically, probably a 2. Verbally, I would say, like, an 8. Can you hear SS without seeing him? Yes, I can. It's very rare that I have visual hallucinations now. It used to be really common whenever my mental health was, like, really, really bad. But now I mostly have auditory hallucinations during the day. And, like, to cope with the hallucinations, I can't sleep with the lights on. Like, any type of light. I have to have it pitch black, because if it's pitch black, I can't see anything. The scariest hallucinations you've had? I had an episode where I went through 2 or 3 full days in my head. And I went through these days. Like, I genuinely felt like I went through them. And then I wasn't even asleep. Like, I didn't wake up. I just snapped out of it. And it hadn't even been like 10 minutes. I can't sleep with any light, because if I do, then I can't sleep at all. Yeah. Yeah, I definitely can't. It's just the letter. Ever tried to harm you? No. No. S has not, Charlie has. What's happening? Me talking about how I'm fucking schizo. I'm not actually schizo, guys. Like, I might be, but that's not my diagnosis. I hallucinate. So people are asking questions, which I'm totally okay answering, because I know that hallucinations are a really not talked about topic, especially with people who aren't schizophrenic. Was there ever physical hallucinations that is the scariest? I literally thought that I was going to die because I was being choked and I couldn't do anything about it. Can you introduce me to S? That's not how it works. S is not a real person, guys. You can't see him, you can't meet him. It's not like a DID thing, like a, you know, like I don't become S. Do you see or hear new people often? Not really. I see a lot of different people, but they don't usually talk a lot whenever I see them. Because sometimes they'll just be like standing there and I know that they're not real, so I can kind of just ignore them. This live stream has become a therapist and that's it. I wish I was in the backgrounds. Just become schizophrenic. I need to stop saying that, guys. I'm not schizo. Is there reoccurring people besides S and Charlie? Yes. Yes, there definitely are. Not all of them have names, though. There are some of them who refuse to identify themselves. Like, I'll ask who they are, and they won't tell me. Are they men or women or both? In my head, like, the ones who talk to me a lot, they're all men. And the ones that I see but I don't talk to, or, like, the ones who I see but they're not recurring, that it can be both. Do you like the song Void? I don't think I've ever heard it. I was supposed to be a bright young lady, so I pray to God to please come save me. The scariest visual hallucinations I've had, excluding the episodes, I saw a school shooter in my school and I started like literally freaking out. And I started to hide, and everyone thought that I was fucking crazy because they had no idea what I was hiding from. And then I had to be like, oh, sorry, I thought I saw somebody. Sorry, it was just the shadows of my unstable well-being. What were the features? It was, I think it was a woman. I think it was a woman who was kind of short, wearing like a black hoodie. Can you talk to them through your head or mind? Yes, I can. I actually can most of the time. Sometimes it doesn't work with like visual hallucinations, especially, but most of the time I can just say things in my head and they'll be able to respond to me. What's their personality like? S is a very gentle person. I guess not like a person because he's not real. But Charlie's very 50-50, almost like bipolar, but really fucking aggressive. He kind of scares me, but who else do I have, you know? Does she have like a AK-47 pistol, Glock, or what? I think it was like a handgun, like a 9mm. I need therapy like you're getting. I don't go to therapy. Really? Yeah. It wasn't even that scary to see because I'm used to seeing things like that. It was how I reacted because I didn't clock the fact that it was in my head. Do you hear or see disabled people? I've had a few where I see people in like wheelchairs or I see them with canes, but it's very rare. I'm gonna fall asleep to your live. I'm allegedly leaving soon, but people just keep asking questions, and I'm happy to answer them. Like, I've got no problem answering questions. For some reason, when I was little, I used to imagine that someone was always behind me. Like that feeling, because I definitely know that. What types of visual hallucinations have you had over the years? What were the features? I've had hallucinations of people, which are like the most notable, but something that's not talked about a lot is the fact that you're not just hallucinating people. You can also hallucinate items. I remember being at work one time and I I I remember pulling out my wallet from my bag and I was thinking about buying something, so I pulled out my card and then I decided against it, so I put it back in my wallet and I put my wallet back in my bag. That didn't happen at all. I didn't have my wallet. I had forgotten my wallet at home and I was convinced like someone must have stolen it because I know that I had it, but I actually didn't. So you can hallucinate objects as well. You can hallucinate like scenery, those types of things. And if it combines all together, that's what I call my episodes, which I guess seeing things in general, some people call that an episode. I don't. I don't think that's an episode. Do you think they're like stalkers but fake? I did have a reoccurring hallucination. I haven't had this hallucination since I was like first starting to have visuals, but there was a guy who would like stare at my window, but he wasn't real and I knew that he wasn't real. Someone besides S and Charlie that you can relate to? No. No. The other ones refuse to identify themselves, at least for the most part, or they aren't recurring. I once had a dream where a cat died and it was my dad's friend and I didn't even know the cat IRL. But when it died, I cried. I always feel like someone's behind me or someone's watching me and I feel like someone's about to attack me. That's literally how it feels all the time. They're basically you, but two personalities, S and Charlie. Yes. Yeah. The thing is that I know that, but in my head, they're still different people because I see them. They're embodiments of different people. And I know that they're just like, obviously they're not real, and, you know, but still. Occasionally, I do struggle to think about or determine what's real and what's not. I've gotten better at it over the years. There are some things with the auditory hallucinations. I don't think anyone in my chat has hallucinations. I think I'm the only fucking one. But if you have auditory hallucinations, if you cover your ears, and when you cover your ears, if somebody's actually talking, it'll like start muffling. But if it doesn't muffle, I can tell that's a hallucination because it's not able to adjust to that. We're never serious, even in this type of topic, because I'm not a serious person, guys. Or I'm too serious. There's really no in between. But it's really not that serious because I've dealt with this basically my entire life, and people are just asking questions. Like, I really don't care. Can you see or hear animals? If so, are they friendly or aggressive or somewhere in between? And do they have owners? I do hallucinate animals sometimes. I have hallucinated my animals that have died occasionally, so that's always a fun little, like, what are you doing here, you know? But, other than that, not really. So you're saying that the hallucinations might be real people that are alive and might be a fictional character without you realizing? Yeah, kind of. I hallucinate friendly demons behind me watching me, but it still makes me uncomfortable. Yeah. Sometimes when I'm doing something, I can, like, I can hear the people talking, which, for me, the way I determine that it's a hallucination is if I hear it like it's external rather than internal, because I hear a lot of, like, sometimes S and Charlie, they can, or even other hallucinations that sometimes bring themselves out as hallucinations, I can hear them talking, and we can talk in my head. Like, they don't have to have an actual hallucination. So, because of that, there's a distinct line for me when it becomes a hallucination. I don't know if everyone thinks of it that way, but I definitely do. When did you start getting hallucinations? Mine were progressive. I started at like age 5 to 6 having strictly auditory hallucinations. Around 9 to 10, I started having visual, and then around 11, I started having physical, and like all of them. Do your hallucinations levitate or have some type of power? Sometimes I sometimes, because sometimes they don't have legs, which is weird. But most of the time it's a really humanoid figure. Or like a really realistic representation. Is it bad if I only hallucinate demons? I think it's bad if you hallucinate in general. So I don't think that there's like if you only hallucinate this, then you're more crazy than the others. Why is the screen pointing to the floor? Because I can't show myself. If I show myself, I get banned. Because they think I'm underage, when I'm not. Have you seen hallucinations with terminal illnesses? No. No, actually, I have not. Whether the Charlie and S are the most comfortable hallucinations you've had? Depends what you mean by that, because there's comfortable and there's familiar. I'm familiar with a lot of the hallucinations that don't have names, and they're not nice. They literally are like the reason that I'm fucking suicidal. And then there's a few reoccurring ones that just kind of stand or sit in the corner of my room sometimes. And sometimes they talk, sometimes they don't. I like those ones. They also don't have names. They don't like to answer those. Do you do this for every stream? Showing the floor? Yes. I literally can't show myself. Like, I will get banned if I show myself. Every time. What time is it for you right now? It's like 3:30. Are some hallucinations scary? Absolutely. Some of them are terrifying. In fact, a lot of them are. But some of them aren't. And sometimes, because some of them aren't, it makes me want to keep having hallucinations. Because I need that reassurance to me. That's why I was so hesitant. I took antipsychotics once. I got really sick, and I decided that it wasn't worth it. I was really hesitant to take it in the first place. Can your hallucinations pick up objects? Yes and no. Yes, in the sense that they can pick up objects, but most of the time when they do that, not always, most of the time when they do that, the object itself is also being hallucinated. But every now and again, it's not. What were the most talkative hallucinations you've had? The ones that want me to fucking kill myself. Those ones never shut up. Literally, I swear to God, those never shut up. Will hallucinations start a conversation or start ranting or venting to you? Both. Both. Sometimes they will express frustration that I'm not hallucinating enough. The saddest thing they've said? When I was younger, I used to have a hallucination of a little girl, and it wasn't for very long, but it was reoccurring, and I wasn't, like, friends with her. She wouldn't speak. She would not speak to me, but eventually she did end up, like, I walked into my room and she was, like, hanging from the ceiling. Once again, hallucinations can be traumatizing. What are your hallucinations usually like? Nowadays, after getting on medication, they're usually just auditory and physical. I very rarely have visual hallucinations. Are some hallucinations there are people who have ever made you uncomfortable? Yes, absolutely. Like I said, there was one who would stand outside my window. That's fucking crazy. Can you feel pain in a hallucination? Yes. Yes. Absolutely. Usually, it's from choking that they go after, because I have really bad sensory issues on my neck. But every so often it'll be like with a sharp object, you know. What are the most demonic looking demon you've had? When I was at work, I went to the bathroom because I could feel that I was, like, having an episode, if that makes sense. Not quite like a full episode, but it felt like I was going to. So I ended up going to the bathroom, and there was, like, a really tall, shadowy figure without legs. Really fucking scary. I do remember that thing did not have eyes. It was like an eye socket type of situation. Have some hallucinations been creeps in a freaky, touchy way? Yes, but usually when that happens, another hallucination will cut in and stop it. Because I, like I said, I can have multiple different aspects of hallucinations at once, like other people. Good on your hallucinations, kinda. Yeah. Like I said, some of them are good. Sorry, that was a stupid question. I disagree. I don't think there's any stupid questions, because, like, people don't talk about it. Nobody talks about hallucinations. So nobody knows what type of questions to ask, or what it's like. Are some of your hallucinations kind of attractive? I don't find, like, I don't know, I can find people good looking, but I don't ever find them, like, sexually attractive. And that goes for hallucinations and real people. How much hallucinations you get? I haven't gotten any. Too many have fucking counted. It it's really, like, over time. It's, for now, it's like every other night for me. with physical and maybe sometimes visual, but I would say, like, visual, it's down to, like, once or twice a week for me right now, but it's definitely been worse. Was everyone just talking about Ocean Nations? What are you on about? I have not seen that. Can you, like, spawn in people from your hallucinations? No. I can try, but it doesn't work. I come back 20 minutes later and we're on about hallucinations. Yeah, well, I'm not gonna, like... I want people to be educated. So, this is how I can do that. Is that a vacuum? What are you on about? This? This is an in-progress bag. Have your hallucinations been traumatizing? Yes. Yes, absolutely. Some of my hallucinations are more traumatic than my life experience. The drawers, I think. Oh, yeah, these. This is not a vacuum. This is just where I store my stuff, and it's my makeshift tripod, because I don't have a real one. The song that's playing gives me memories of the Robb Elementary shooting that I searched on TikTok. It gets me super duper scared, alone. Made me terrified of what happened that day. Oh. Is it daytime for you? No, it's fucking 4 o'clock in the morning almost. Have you ever hallucinated real people? Yes, I have, and it's genuinely the worst. I think hallucinating real people is the absolute worst part of having hallucinations, because I can't forget and I can't move on, even though I know they didn't actually do it and I know it was in my head, but I can't. I cannot move on. I hate the sport, but love it. Have your hallucinations' faces converted into something scary? Yes. No further explanations. Yes. I'm back, I just can't sleep. I'm talking about fucking hallucinations, so I don't think this is, like, the best fall asleep to. I like how your voice sounds, like, not in a weird or romantic way. I literally hate my voice. I have a question. Are you a candy kid? Because I love candy kids. Yes, I am. Should probably be working on this if I'm gonna stay here and answer questions for a while. The fuck is that? My dog was outside, but nobody was here, and I'm home alone. In your hallucinations, have you ever seen a distorted looking face? Yes, I have. That's pretty common. Most of the, like, I like to call them side characters, the ones who basically do fucking nothing, they usually have some type of distorted face. Is this the only place you put your phone? I'll show you streams, or you show it at different places. This is where I don't have a tripod, like, this is where I have to put it. I don't think you want my voice. It's deep when I'm tired or just woke up. I fucking want a deep voice. I wish I had a deep voice. Have you been teleported somewhere completely different? No. Not necessarily, because in my episodes, I do go through my day, and I end up snapping out of it and going straight back to where I was before, and that's almost like teleporting, but it's never like when I'm going into it, I'm going to a different place instantly. Are you proud of me for having 91 subscribers? Yes. So outside my house is haunted. I sound so much like Zubul. Peak. I wish. Have you ever listened to the song Elastic Heart? Yes, I have. It's on one of my playlists somewhere in the void of playlists. My voice is always deep. Share. What is that song? Fable by Gigi Perez. My friend's asleep and it's only 4 in the morning. I had a hallucination where my crush had a creepy smile on their face. And it was like 3 a.m. and I got traumatized by it and never liked them. Oh. You know what? That's honestly kind of real. Have you ever seen a cartoon or a movie character in hallucinations? No. Like I said, they're usually very realistic. Why do you not read any of my comments? I've been on like 10 live streams and you haven't read any of my comments. I don't think that's true, but you're probably commenting in like peak comment time, so I'm just missing it. Or it could be getting censored by YouTube, because that does happen a lot. I lost 4 teeth in the last week. Yikes. $10 a.m. right now. Where the fuck are you? Because sure that was not 10 a.m. for me. You 56 likes. Oh, guys. Guys. You just really like hearing about how crazy I am. I like your candy. Oh, thank you. I'm making a bag. But you're my favorite live streamer. Guys, I'm not a live streamer. Don't ever call me that. I'm not a YouTuber. I'm not famous enough for this. Oh, guys. My favorite sound is, oh, guys. Oh, guys. Guys. Why is everyone deciding that they're just gonna sub to me right now? Does anyone else have any hallucination questions? Because if not, I'm gonna go to sleep. Or I will start hallucinating on stream right now. I'm joking. Or am I? At some point, someone needs to bully me into, like, finishing my script and, like, actually working on that hallucination video. Good night, love you. I don't, but I have hallucinations too. See, I'm not the only one. It's a lot more common than people think. Finish the script or you're stupid. It's a fight you had in hallucination. I don't think I've ever really gotten into a fight with any of them. I'm a pretty avoidant person. I love Katy Kids so much. Do you teach others? No, because there's a lot other tutorials out there. Is a verbal fight you heard in hallucination and was it scary? Yes, I used to hear my parents fighting a lot, but it was actually in my head. And that was kind of terrifying. But anyway, guys, it is 4 o'clock in the fucking morning. I'm tired. I'm going to sleep. So, I'll probably stream tomorrow. I might do a day stream tomorrow. I don't know. I haven't decided yet because I'm fucking tired. So, guys, go spam all my comments telling me to finish the script, or I don't know, get creative with it. Find something to make me finish it. But anyway, guys, have a great morning, day, or night, and bye, stars.